It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back. Yes, take in that beautiful view on this Friday morning. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. Now, supporting the next generation of young creatives in our country has been one of the fundamental purposes of the Design Indaba program. And together with the Department of Arts and Culture, they have curated some 40 top rising stars in all kinds of creative industries, from designers to entrepreneurs to recently graduated creatives. And one of them is joining us this morning, a young independent designer who's a rising star, Mr. Sakile Ebekulu, to tell us about his involvement in this initiative and what it's done for him. Good to have you here, sir.
Pleasure, man.
Nice
Pleasure.
one. Man. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. All
Happy
right, so
Friday.
Designing, fashion, it's in your blood. It's
Yeah.
part of who you are. But where did it all start for you?
So initially I was supposed to study visual arts.
Yeah.
And then I decided not to because I wanted a challenge. And I studied fashion instead. I think it wasn't, even my mom was surprised, like, really, fashion? And I was like, yeah, I think this is a new challenge for me and something I would like to take on.
Yeah.
And it really started from that, like being in the cities of Johannesburg, watching urban culture and watching it evolve, and it was very interested in how I can play a part in that.
And so much inspiration to be gathered from the streets of Jersey
yeah.
Town. So you've recently launched your autumn-winter collection of
Yes.
2017-2018. Take us through the inspiration behind this. We're looking at the pieces here.
So this was inspired by my culture and being the urban culture of Johannesburg, you know. I grew up in Johannesburg my whole life, so I was never exposed to my culture. So I tried to redefine my culture in my own way.
Is that why you called it Zululami?
Zululami, because it's my world, my culture. It's a play on words, actually. So it's a play on just urban, simple pieces that play around nice aesthetics that can like be connected to everyone, you know. I used some imagery from my first original lookbook and reworked it as actual prints in the actual collection, you know.
Very nice.
I like working with denim because it's a very urban fabric. So I took some elements of denim and incorporate them with elements of my culture, which is the hand beading. And it was a nice way to work with the people around my community, you know, in the city. And I found a woman and we worked together with the hand beading. So everything here is like really done for the actual pieces, you know. Every color plays a part, everything is carefully considered.
Beautiful stuff. Now, I understand that you regard yourself more as a storyteller. Tell me about how that weaves into the aesthetic of your fashion.
I mean, I was working in fashion for a few years, and I came to the realization that I have a voice. How can I use it more to tell like authentic and real African stories? You know, and I think that's like the essence of the brand, you know, to tell real authentic African stories, because I feel like it's our job to tell them. No one else can do it for us, you know? So
now, together with the Design Indaba, obviously cooperating with the Department of Arts and Culture, and them curating this list of 40 top rising stars, man. That is quite something to make it into that list. What does it mean for you, and how does it paint a different picture for you going forward?
I mean, to me, it was the craziest thing where about a week ago, before I came down for the Design Indaba, I saw a post on my Facebook that said, Design Indaba, one day is one day. Which is like crazy for me because I've always followed the Design Indaba for years, you know, and to get that recognition as one of the 40 emerging creatives in South Africa. I mean, it means a lot to me, you know. The quality of work with the other 39 creatives is amazing. It's impeccable, you know. Got some amazing furniture designers, amazing photographers, and to be part of that and that whole experience, it's just wonderful.
And you know that the pressure's on now because now we're all expecting great things of you. You've had the platform on national TV, so now you need to work even harder to make sure that you crack it out there in the industry, man. But we wish you all of the best.
Thank you very
Congratulations on making it onto that list of 40 top rising stars in the creative industry. And we'll be speaking to another one of them very shortly, who's got a very interesting recipe that I'm sure is going to be delighting Mark Lottering's taste buds.
It's my feel-good breakfast show.
All right, here's a question for you. Have you ever thought of incorporating insects into your diet? Well, some people are saying that it's the food of the future. And so, together with the Department of Arts and Culture, the Design Indaba has curated these top 40 designers or people in the creative industry and are going to be showcasing their work all throughout the Design Indaba. And this product that we're about to test out right now is made from Ento milk, which is dairy alternative made from insects. Yes. Leah Besser is here and she co-created that product and she's going to be telling us all about it and why we should be trying it out. So firstly, congratulations on making it onto that list of top 40 rising artists and designers. Tell me about how you came up with this idea.
The idea's been a long time coming. Basically, I started my master's in food science and I looked at insects as an alternative source of protein. I looked at meat alternatives, but the industry's quite saturated. And then I looked at the dairy industry and I saw that it was under a lot of pressure with regards to animal welfare and sustainability.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of trying to find a way to create a product that people would want to try. And then with me and my team, we decided, you know, who doesn't like ice cream?
Okay,
So
that's a great start.
How can you get people to try insects? Make an ice cream.
So wait, so how many different insects do you have to take and go, yeah, that could be ice cream? Nope. Do you know what I mean? Like, how do you even start testing out the insects?
Well, luckily they're pretty neutral in terms of their flavor. So we, I mean, you wouldn't know this because you don't try them, but so what we did is we looked at insects that are very easy to farm and very high in fat and protein, which is what makes a really good dairy alternative. And what's really great is it's also full of all the right minerals, which is what a lot of dairy alternatives lack in. So we sort of got the perfect combination with the insect that we're using, and then we sort of created a dairy alternative and made the ice cream.
Wow. So for you as somebody in the creative industry, what does it mean to be mentioned among these top 40 names of rising creatives in South Africa?
It's been incredible, especially to be on the food side, because it's very difficult to sort of be considered a food designer when there's so much going out there. So it's been a real privilege, and it's been so cool to be surrounded by all these emerging creatives because everyone's so driven to push their passion, and it really motivates you to just take your dream further. Yeah, it's been great.
This is the very important part of this discovery of this product that I would now taste and then tell you which one is made from dairy milk and which one is made from Ento milk. But because we have guests and we've got to treat our guests. Zandi, come in here. Mark Lottering, come in here. Guys, you are the very fortunate two who are going to do the tongue taste test. So we've got, please tell us, what do we have here in front of us?
Well, we have two ice creams. The one is a dairy and the one is made from the Ento milk. We obviously can't tell you which one it is, so you must just taste it and see.
Okay, so teaspoons are there, okay? Get your
I've
teaspoon.
never thought about ice cream and doom in the same. What are you? Is everything fine at home?
Question.
All right, guys, teaspoons are up. So yours is to take 1 teaspoonful of each one.
Full?
Taste it, yes, a teaspoonful. And you get it in there, lick it, taste it. Afterwards, after tasting both of them, you need to tell us which one is made of dairy milk and which one is made of Ento milk. So go right ahead. Zandi, go ahead.
Zandi, you please.
No, Mark, that includes you. So you must go on the other side of the bowl. On the other side.
You start.
Go. There we go. Full. Mark. There we go. Now, all in the mouth. In the mouth. Yes. Close there. There we go. Num. Oh yes. It's beautiful. Okay. Now we swap it around.
I'm tasting a bit of him.
Now, the other one. Taste the other one. Mark, you taste there. Zandi, you taste there.
Okay.
Teaspoonful. Here we go. All in the mouth. Ah, num. Num. Yes, okay. All right. All right, so here it is, okay?
Yes.
Leah, you'll tell us whether they're correct or incorrect. So,
Yes.
Mark and Zandi, which one of these two ice creams is made of Ento milk?
That one.
So you say
Ento.
that one there. Mark, what do you say?
I first want to say that I feel it's time for Jesus to come back to us now. This has gone too far. But this Yeah, it's not biblical.
Yeah. It's not holy.
I think that's
The enter.
that's the enter.
You are correct,
We are
yeah.
correct, yeah.
What does it taste like?
Oh, please, please, please.
I will taste it.
Why would I
taste
deprive you of
While
the
we
joy?
debate the theories of defining the taste profile of this, I just want to say congratulations to
Thank
you.
you.
It is wonderful to have young people like you in the industry that are pushing it forward, sharing knowledge and really creating a new world for us, even if it is one ice cream scoop at a time. Beautiful stuff. Leah Besa.
Thank you.